What's up guys? In today's video I'm going to give you tips that you need to know before you play Floor 2. Now, before this video starts, I recommend you to hit that like button, subscribe and turn notifications on. I won't be back into the 30th, so I won't be streaming, but I am a full-time streamer. That's a lie, I'm not a full-time streamer, but I do stream on this, so go give me a like or two, you know what I'm saying? Now, for my first tip, I recommend you to play solo. The only reason why I'm saying to play solo is because when you get to the 150 area, you would have to put like codes in little boxes. Now the problem with that is with the more players you have, the more boxes you would have to put those codes in, and obviously if they die, say those players, then you would have to enter those codes by yourself and you have a higher chance of dying. So that's a really important reason why I recommend you not to, bring another person in. Another thing I recommend you to do is if you have enough money, game currency, make sure to buy yourself a big light because the big light can come in clutch when you need light, obviously, and it's really important, obviously, since you in a mine. If you cannot get it in the beginning, there's an item called the shears, and basically you can find these small runes and open them up with this and find a big light. You normally get it the first try when you find those rooms, but yeah. For my third tip is a pretty simple tip, but when you open boxes, listen for a sound. Cause if you hear a sound, you most likely found a band-aid, a battery, or a light stick. If you don't hear anything, that means there's nothing in there. Pass it. Sometimes there will be coins in there, but rarely there's like nothing in there. Now another tip I would give you is that right now there's currently a bug where Seek won't Screech or what, I don't know his name, but basically the small things that yell at you, uh, it will you won't be able to hear the audio for it. So the thing I recommend you is to look around every 10 to 15 seconds to see if it's around you, because I died plenty of times because of that, and I recommend you to listen to my advice or you will be frustrated. For the next tip, I recommend you to look on tables for fuses, because sometimes they don't spawn in chests or lockers, they spawn on the table, so make sure to just check the table sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Another thing I recommend you to do is pay attention to the room number, because it might seem pretty obvious, but when you've really focused and you're trying to get stuff done, and for me, I seem to do it very fast sometimes and forget the number, so I recommend you to pay attention. Don't forget the number or you can die from the guy. I don't know his name, but basically another monster, let's just say that. Now the first time you meet Figure, he won't do anything for you, it's just there to scare you. You can literally walk and everything. Again, focus on the room number, that's the only thing I can really recommend you. But yeah, when you see slides around you, do not turn the lights on. The only exception for this rule is that if you have a light stick, that you can throw it on and they won't kill you, I guess, or attack you. Now be careful for eggs on the ground as well. If you step on them, they will do maybe 5% damage. Now when you find a fire rune, make sure you be careful, because if you run out of time, you can die from the smoke in the air. So just be careful with that, because it's annoying. I don't think I ever died from that, but it just make sure you focus. Now for the second encounter for Figure, what you're gonna need to do is crouch, because when you move, he can't see you, but when you move, he can hear you, so just crouch. Now, if you want to distract him, make sure to use a light stick, but I do warn you not to be really close to him, because he kind of do like a panic thing when he get really close to it, so I don't recommend you to be really close to him. Now, when you find a water level, there is really three circumstances that can happen. One, you go in the wrong way, you find in a ladder, or you go in the correct way. Now if you find a ladder, technically you can still go the wrong way, but basically it gives you time to get some air in your lungs, so you have longer time. So if you go the wrong way, you can technically turn back, but if you don't find one of these ladders, then you're kind of cooked. Now the first seek level is pretty easy. Just follow the cyan light. The only thing I tell you is pay close attention, because sometimes it can turn to the right really fast or turn to the left, so just focus. Now when you make it to the other half of the area, so the go-kart area, I recommend you to focus really up, because like I said, if you think it turns really fast when you're in the run-in area, make sure it's gonna turn a lot faster in this area. When you get to 150, your goal is to find four code machines. Now you can get a code from clicking on the button here, as you can see on the screen. And when you click on the button, it will show you the direction, the radio thing at the top. Antenna, it will show you what direction you need to go to. So listen to it. It basically go beep, bop, and the bop you follow. And also make sure to pay attention, because if it's in the middle, you stay where you are. If it's up, you go up. Now, like I said, it's pretty difficult. So yeah, be careful. Also, be careful for these enemies here. I died plenty of times. Actually, in my last video, not my last video, I don't know when I'm uploading this, but basically when these things can corner you, and there is multiple of them, so be careful. They're annoying, and yeah. Basically, when you're done with all of these, you just have to go back, click the button, and it will open a bridge, and you run to the next level. For the final figure level, basically the same as the other one. The only difference is that you have to find fuse boxes. Now the only thing I can really recommend you is, before you go in that room, make sure you go all the way to the right side, and then go search a little bit, then go back, and then make sure to go back. Now that's basically it. When you're on the right side, there will be a hole. Go in that hole. There will be the generator. Put the fuses in there. For the second seek level, this one is a little bit harder than the first one. For the running level, there's going to be a lot of turns for this one, so you need to pay attention to the light. Sometimes the light will go out, and you just have to move your mouse when you see 3 areas really fast. Yeah, I will show you here obviously, but yeah, just pay attention. Now for the when you get to the boss, there will be 4 things you need to pay attention to: the levers, the hand, the monster in the water, and the slug. Basically, the way you can know those things are gonna attack is the red glowing thing in the ground thing. Try to avoid it. I died I died a lot because of that reason. So please focus. I would hate for you to die like that. I died like probably 6 times because of that before I won my first game, and believe it, I was mad. So I'm just letting you know, be extra careful. And finally, when you finally beat the game, when you finally beat the boss, you can pull the lever for the generator, and then you go up stairs, exit the building. If you have any items you want to put in the portal, put it in, and then go to the castle gates and see your ending that you desire. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope I made this pretty clear for you all. But if you would like me to do another video in more detail, I will definitely do that. So thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you in the next video. Peace. Yes. Screenshot material right there. Oh my god! Yo! Oh my god! Yo! Yo, you can't. Yo. What? See you soon. That was just the beginning, bro. Voice crack ain't happening, boys.